Okay, these are my confessions. Um, make sure I'm recording. Yeah, I am. So, um, my ex had. I'm talking about. Just wait. So my ex had came to my house on the 4th of July. It's actually July, I believe it's the 22nd. So he came to my house on the 4th of July. It's the 23rd. And I'm doing my nails. And we're not a couple or anything. Of course, I said he's my ex. But, I still have feelings for him. He still has feelings for me. Okay, cool. And so, everything was, it was cool. We had a falling out, so I hadn't talked to him in forever, and so it was, when I seen him, I was so, oh my God, happy to see him. And so a few days went by, and no, it was on the 4th of July, so we were barbecuing and everything. And he had his phone hooked up to my radio or whatever, so because he has like the best music on his phone. And so I needed to like change the music because the music had went off or what have you. And I go on his phone, I'm not looking for anything, because and there was a picture of a naked girl on his phone. Okay. Like I said, we're not together, but I was livid. Okay. There were people at my home, so, I couldn't say anything because, there's nothing any worse than going to somebody's house or you out somewhere and it's a couple there and they get into an argument. So I said, okay, I'm not going to ruin everybody's 4th of July by cussing his ass out right now. Which I had no right to cuss him out, but I don't give a darn. I wanted to. And so I seen the picture, and me and this guy have been dealing with each other for years, and this is like the first time that he was disrespectful in that way. Like I said, we weren't together. We aren't together, but just the fact that he would bring his phone into my house and have a naked woman on there, I was livid. And so we finally got an opportunity to talk about it. And he said to me, some BS about, she was his Facebook friend or some bullshit. And he had met her out one night randomly, and she put her picture on his phone. Okay. I was born at night, but damn sure not last night. Now this is a man that really, seriously, he know everything about his damn phone. And first of all, ain't no bitch, and I did say ain't no bitch got his phone and put nothing on it, because he don't even operate like that. So I'm like, he must really like this girl. Because he used to put my picture on his phone. That's when we was really in love. Now, he had never had any naked pictures of me on there because I've just never been comfortable enough with my body to take those type of shots. And so I was just disturbed on so many levels. And all my insecurities and everything popped up because, I'm 44, and this girl I think he's 41, and I'm 44. This girl had to be like, if I had to call it, I would say maybe 24 or 25. And so all my insecurities with my weight and, the way that I've let myself go and the way I look, they all came up. Because, younger girls just, in general, hell, they look better. I mean, come on, shit. They're a new damn version. They don't have the wear and tear that the older generation of women have. And that's not to say that all older women have, let themselves go and their body look like shit and all of that, because that's definitely not true, because I know plenty of older women who have, maintained their beauty and all of that. I just haven't been one of them. I just let myself go completely. Just totally and completely. And so when I seen that picture, I was devastated. I think I was more devastated. Well, I was devastated because he was moving on. And I'm like, really? Okay. Because this has been an on and off relationship for like a number of years. And, even when we was off, we was still on. One of those type of deals. And so, I just really became insecure because of my weight and everything. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta do something. And people always say, well, you shouldn't compare yourself against other people. That's bullshit. Straight up. It's just bullshit. I mean, come on. I did start comparing myself, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get myself in shape, to remain attractive. Number one, for myself, and then number two, for my man. Not specifically him, but him, yeah. But if I'm not with him, I want to be attractive to him, to my man. And it's just really difficult when you have let yourself go. It's like an uphill freaking battle. I'm just disturbed on so many levels. And I actually recognize that I really love this man. I guess they say, people like you more when they have somebody else. Because, I was like, before this went down, I was like, I'm through with him, F him, this, that, and the third, and whatever. But when I seen that girl, I was like, wait a minute. I started thinking to myself, I really love him. I love this man. I love him. And I don't want to be without him. So I'm just in a peculiar situation. I'm trying not to hold grudges and forgive people and things of that sort. And he apologized and everything and said he was sorry, and he finally admitted that that they were dealing with each other. I mean, hell, I knew that from when I first seen the picture. I mean, you don't send no naked picture to somebody you ain't fucking around with. Really? Or that you don't plan on messing around with. Come on now. Come on. So, I immediately went to his Facebook page and I seen that he had made some other comments. They had made some comments back and forth because I hadn't even, whatever, been on his page and seen anything. But I seen that I went back in his history and I seen where she had posted up another naked picture of herself, and he was like, she looks great, this, that, and the third, and she put like a smiley face and was like, thanks, babe. Okay. Because he was trying to make like it was just some random, bitch. And I'm like, okay, that's not a stock picture of a bitch offline. That's something somebody actually sent to you. And I was just devastated. So I'm just not happy with myself. I'm just not. And I have got to get myself back in shape. I really do. I really do. But sometimes, when you're dealing with somebody, actually, and this is the crazy part about it, even though, I was, upset with him about him having the picture on there and all of that, it kind of prompted me. I'm actually glad I seen it, because it's like, okay, you need to do something about yourself because you're looking a mess. You really do. It actually made me see myself in a different light. So I'm like, okay, I gotta do something about about the way that I look, but it's still hard. It's just, it's not easy. You know, you got the pressure. I got all this pressure on me, you know, but I mean, I got to get this weight off of me, because I need to get back out in the dating world. I really do. I've been off the market for quite some time now, and you know, I've been tied up with this particular man for a number of years, back and forth, up and down, and all of that. And I'm like, you know, I'm ready to date somebody and possibly get married to him or somebody else. Shit, he ain't, you know. I'm just glad that it actually happened. That's crazy that I'm saying that, but I actually am glad that it happened. So, oh, and then I did email her to let her know who I am, you know, and this, that, and the third. But I didn't email her no crazy shit, you know, wanting to argue. I just wanted to let her know, basically, you know, he dealing with me, and he, you know, dealing with you. And if she wanted to chat about it, you know, I was open to that, you know. And if she didn't, that was cool too. And so, the next thing I know, she then posted. She tagged him in one of her in the picture that he commented on of her onto his page. So she tagged him. I'm like, okay, you know. But she never did, you know, reach out to me, and that's cool, because the reason I wanted to talk to her is because men lie. They lie so freaking much. And I just wanted to get the truth from her, because of course he ain't gonna tell me, oh yeah, I'm screwing her and we in love and this, that, and the third, because a man will downplay his shit all the time. Oh, she's just some random chick, this, that, and the third. Yeah, okay. And then you talk to her and it's like, okay, we've been fucking for, you know, 3 years now. So it's not my default, because I've never really had a lot of extra women in my relationships, but I decided this time that I was going to contact her and let the chips fall where they may. And she didn't respond, and it is what it is. But you know, I just like to get I think it's better to get the other side of the story if you can, because I see a lot of women out there who just believe what their man tells them. Oh, she's nothing. And then they take that at face value, and then years later or months later, you done forgave him, and then you actually find out the truth. Hell, they didn't been kicking it for years. He got a baby by it, you know, all kind of shit. And so I wanted to circumvent that and just go straight to the horse's mouth. Because I mean, honestly, hell, if I had got caught fucking around on my dude, you think that I'm just gonna fess up? No, I'm a lie. Shit. I mean, come on. I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna. I might tell him some of it, but more than likely, I ain't gonna tell him all of it. I'm just not going to do it. And then, with him being a man, you know they lie at the drop of a hat. So that's why I was trying to check her out and contact her to see what she had to say about the situation. But all in all, it has prompted me to want to get back in the gym and want to take better care of myself. My nails, love, blue. I love that blue. So it has prompted me to want to get back into the gym. So yesterday I went to a Zumba class, and it was a 2-hour Zumba class. You know how they have those special classes you can go to and you can pay like $15 or whatever. So me and a girlfriend of mine went, and I was like, 2 hours? Ain't no way in the world I can't even make it through an hour. But she was like, just come, let's come. And so we went, and I made it through. I didn't make it through 2 hours straight, but I did go, I did participate, I did enjoy myself, and I did have a good time. And so that's the point. I was moving my body. I enjoyed myself. So, you know, as a result of him doing that, I'm becoming more social. I'm getting myself back out there, because I had basically become a recluse. I mean, I ain't been doing nothing, you know, just at home all the time, just nothing. And today I went out to dinner with my sister. and her brother-in-law and my two nephews, my niece and my nephew, and his fiance. And I went to Olive Garden, and my sister was like, because I picked up her kids and took them to church with me, my niece and nephew. And she asked me to go to the Olive Garden with her, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna go. And I said, you know what, it doesn't matter what I feel like, what I feel, I don't feel good about myself at this particular juncture in my life, but they kept asking me, and I just went on and decided to go. And the crazy thing about it is, I had a wonderful time. I usually don't take pictures or anything like that, and you know they broke out the camera because everywhere you go, people breaking out their cameras. And so I actually smiled in the picture, and I was like, wow, just smiling in the picture, it just made me look so different. Because usually I'm like, oh God, they want to take pictures. I hope this don't end up on Facebook. I'm like, forget it. I'm out having a good time. I'm taking pictures, whatever. And so as a result, it's just like a snowball effect of things that are happening. It was devastating to see the picture, but it's actually prompted me to get back into living and enjoying life and things of that sort. And so I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. Those are my confessions. So basically what I'm confessing is, as a result of my ex seeing a picture of a young lady on his cell phone and then on his Facebook, it's actually prompted me to exercise and get back out in the world and start living again, because I was just allowing life to pass me by. And I know people will say, people will say, that's not a healthy way to, you should do it for yourself. Shit, well, I mean, who cares? As long as I'm doing it. Because I wasn't doing it. I mean, I couldn't even get to the gym, but now I'm like, okay, I got to get to the gym. I'm tired of, not living. I'm tired of not going anywhere because, oh my God, I'm so fat. And, I done missed so many events in my life. Like my sister just went home a couple weeks ago. I didn't go home, and it was because of my weight. I didn't go home. I did not go home. And she went home prior to that, a few weeks prior to a couple weeks ago. She went home. I didn't go home through that. And the only reason I didn't go home is because I'm overweight and I'm fat. I didn't go home. And this particular girl in the picture, I'm sure, I mean, he could sport her out, and she feels comfortable in her skin. And it's just like, I got to get more comfortable with myself. It doesn't matter. So I'm starting right here, right now. It is what it is. I'm going to live my life. That's what it is. So I actually went over to my sister's house, and I got this dress because my sister is a lot smaller than me. And when she wears this dress, I absolutely love it. It's just so feminine, and it's so cute, and it's so dainty, and it's so girly. I just love it. Okay, here's the thing. You can see my busts are just billowing out of the dress. So this is the dress that I'm going to use as a standard. So I go home November the 23rd for my class reunion. And I want to look good in this dress. It'll probably be too cold to wear this dress, but I want to be able to fit in it. So I will look good. If I look good in this dress, I know I'm good. So it's just a hot mess. So I'm just gonna give you some body shots. That's from the side view. Okay, here we go. Front. Back it up. It's the front of the dress.